The world needed someone to save them, and the 8 kids answered the call. No, 8 kids did not answer the call. Only Goku did, and TN a little bit, 2% TN, 98% Goku. And we are back for one more video. So last time we completed the whole Dragon Ball. I mean, on YouTube I have uploaded till episode number 148. After that there were filler episodes, so that I have uploaded on Patreon. I know that I am not a big creator to use Patreon, but they are free of cost. I just wanted to experiment, and I didn't have any space to save in my device, so I just uploaded the uncut version of, the full length version of every video and all the fillers on Patreon. So if you are interested, you can go and watch them on Patreon. And it was also an experiment for me, if I in the future, if I want to use the Patreon, so how it is and how my videos are uploaded and what are its restrictions and all that, its policies, and yeah, you understand me, right? It's copyright and all that. So I just wanted to learn that how it is, and then I started uploading on Patreon. Then it became a habit for me so I kept uploading, and now every video is on Patreon, uncut and fillers. And yeah, and also one more thing, last Sunday, I mean the Sunday that went just this week, the I don't remember the date. So on that Sunday I uploaded a video called A Silent Voice. There were some views, but yeah, I got a copyright on that video, copyright strike. That was my first time copyright strike, but yeah, I tried to edit most of the video, and I tried to edit it like my Dragon Ball videos, like I tried to mask it and all that, but the audio was a problem. I think that they didn't want me to use the audio too. They didn't had any problem with the video. The video was fine with them, because it was like my Dragon Ball reactions, just this much strip, but the audio was full and they didn't want the audio to be used, so they took down my video. But on Patreon it is available with timer, uncut reaction total. So yeah, you can watch it on that. That was my first time watching A Silent Voice, and I liked it very much. So yeah, let's come back to Dragon Ball. So I have recently completed Dragon Ball, and now I want to talk about it. There are many things that I missed during my reaction videos, because when I shut down my not shut down, when I stop my recording, when I stop my, the reaction after everything, the outro and all that, when I get up and go away and do the other works that I have, then I think I should have said this in the video, I should have said that in the video. Like, these thoughts come into my mind. So now I have, compiled all the thoughts in one place, and now I am posting it in this video. My not exactly reaction, but my thoughts on everything, my thoughts on the whole Dragon Ball, like the story arcs, storylines, character designs, and characters itself, side characters, villains, and what else is going to be further in Dragon Ball Z, what I expect from Dragon Ball Z, all that. So yeah, let's start with, and yeah, first of all, let you know. Let you know. Is that correct? Yeah, whatever. So let me let you know that before starting Dragon Ball, I have already had some knowledge of the characters in Dragon Ball. Like, I knew that there was Goku, there was Master Roshi, and all that. And I also know some characters from Dragon Ball Z. I didn't knew some characters' name, like, but I have seen their, designs, character designs, like Tien and Chaozu, like that. Yeah, Piccolo also, I knew Piccolo, and like Master Roshi and Goku. And some characters I didn't knew at all, like Pilaf, and he became my most favorite. I like Pilaf very much. So, and I expect him to come in Dragon Ball Z too, because he is not defeated yet. I knew many characters before I started watching Dragon Ball, and I think it is almost 5 months. I think so because I started it in the last week of September, and this is February now. So yeah, it has been a fun 5 months, and I will keep the fun going on afterwards too. Why I am getting distracted from my main topic? So yeah, let's come back to the topic. I have already seen many characters. I knew all many, not many, but some of the characters, and the expectations that I had from those characters. Just, I mean, when we see some characters, the first impression, because I already knew the names and character designs of that characters, so I already had some assumptions that this character will be like this and all that. But while watching the anime, some characters feel different, I mean act different than our expectations. So I think that had, I mean, I had expectations, and then the expectations were ruined. So I think that my experience because of that went not like the other people that watched Dragon Ball before me, that had been watching Dragon Ball since childhood. So I might have some different opinions than you. I might have some, I mean, I might like some characters that you don't like, and I might dislike some characters that you like. But it's all just opinions. Everybody can give their opinions. And yeah, one more thing about Dragon Ball. I think that many of the whoever is Dragon Ball fan, most of the Dragon Ball fans have watched Dragon Ball since childhood. And according to me, the things that we like in childhood are like core memories for us, no matter how good or how bad they are. Even if they are so bad, still we think they are masterpiece just because they have shaped our childhood, because they have, we have experienced it since our childhood. So we don't really want to, dislike them or throw them away or something like that on that lines. But the ones that are I mean, I am watching Dragon Ball right now, so I have heard the Dragon Ball hype. I mean, it was, everybody talks about Dragon Ball, almost whole world talks about Dragon Ball, especially India and USA, the main my main audience. These two countries are my main audience. India and USA. Most of the watchers are from India and USA, and those two countries, I think that Dragon Ball is the most popular anime in these two countries because it has been watched since the childhood. I think so. Everybody wants to be like Goku. Everybody wants a girl like Chi Chi. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That everybody, I mean, the cartoons that I have watched, the anime that I have watched when I was a kid, I like those animes. My life was shaped by those animes. So I can't dislike them. I mean, they are carved in my soul, basically. So it is very hard for me to dislike them now. So I think that it's just same for some of you who like Dragon Ball. I mean, some might be, I don't, because this I am, all this I am saying because just one thing, I didn't like Dragon Ball as much as I thought I would, because I have seen many people talking about it, many, fantasizing and all the anime conventions and everybody, the Dragon Ball hype, that everything, every event, every person, every whoever I meet, the Dragon Ball hype everybody has. I did not think that the anime that I watched met that expectations. Maybe it might be because it was I watched it in English dub, but I don't think that that matters because most of the world watched it in English dub. Because when we were kids, when you guys were kids, even in USA and India, both countries. I don't think that anybody watched Dragon Ball in Japanese audio when they were kids. So most of the world has watched it in dub. So I don't think that that had any effect on my opinion. But the story itself, the story, I didn't, did not think that it was as engaging as I thought already. It might also be because I have watched so many anime and after that I am watching Dragon Ball, so I have experience of so many storylines. And when you guys were watching in your childhood, you didn't had much, because there at that time there were not many animes like now. So this storyline was a peak for you guys, a boy who is getting stronger and stronger. And he Goku was also a kid just like you at that time. I think so 12 or 13 years old when the story started, and the same age was Krillin. So yeah, that was the role model for you guys, and that was your core memory. That's why you could relate to him. It became your favorite anime or some kind. But yeah, I did not like its storyline, the way it went. I mean, I did enjoy some points. The victory that Krillin had against Chaozu, that was the that I did not, because it was a peak moment for me. That had a reason behind it, because it was, I did not expect it to happen, but it happened, and that crossed my expectations. Otherwise, there are some expectations that I built top up, and the actual what happened was very lower than my expectations. But yeah, the Krillin's victory was pretty good, and that impressed me very much. That I liked very much. So yeah, let's come back to the our main what I am saying. So this was my opinion about Dragon Ball. So now I am going to talk about each and every arc and characters and tournaments and everything. So let's start with the arcs. So the first was Pilaf. Pilaf arc, and I don't think that Pilaf's arc can be separated separately, because the first time when Pilaf returned again and again, unlike the Red Ribbon Army or Piccolo was the last arc, so I don't know, but I think that he will be returning, because he did say that I will come back. But the yeah, so let's talk about Pilaf. So Pilaf was a very interesting, and he was the first villain. So, and he was cute, and he was everything that I want in a villain. That's why he became my favorite villain. And his two henchmen, Maya and the dog. I don't know what the dog's name is. Mai. Was she Mai or Maya? I think she was Mai. Yeah, whatever. He was a very interesting character, and because he came back during Piccolo and Red Ribbon Army, I think that he is also going to return in Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if he, because I why would he return in Dragon Ball Z? I want him to return in Dragon Ball Z, but would there be any purpose for him? Because now he is even afraid of Goku's name. Like I saw in the fillers, when he came to know, when he made adult, I mean the grown up Goku, he he didn't know he didn't identify him as Goku. He, because Goku was changed very much, so he didn't knew that it was Goku. So he fought him first, but when Chichi told that he is Goku, he just ran away. So I don't know why would he come in Dragon Ball. Why would his character be returning in Dragon Ball? Will there be any purpose for him? Because Goku is so strong now that he can just his machines doesn't even affect Goku. Goku has to be so nerfed, so low, that in order that Pilaf could even give him a match on, so that Goku can come at Pilaf's level, so that they can have a proper match. Goku needs to be nerfed down very much because he is more powerful than God on this day. I mean the VR, because Kami said that himself that Goku is more powerful than me now. So Pilaf defeating a god. Pilaf is not even Tien and Yamcha and Krillin. They are at least practicing their fighting, their martial art. So they are becoming more stronger and stronger. Although not like Goku, not at the level of Goku, but still they are increasing their strength. But Pilaf is not doing even that. Pilaf doesn't practice martial art. Pilaf has only his machines, and no matter how powerful. Oh wait. If Pilaf just uses the machines and he discovers things, like he is on hunt for something, he doesn't get himself stronger, but he is in hunt for some more strong materials. So maybe just maybe now we are introduced aliens, because Kami and Piccolo were also aliens, and we saw the aliens in Penguin Village. So we know that there exists life on different planets in Dragon Ball. So just my theory, like in Superman's weakness is what was that? Kryptoni, eh? Kryptonite, kryptonite. So Superman's weakness is kryptonite. It is a material from other planet, Krypton. So maybe he just found some material that causes Goku's weakness, and then he can fight properly with Goku. Maybe that could happen in Dragon Ball Z or much further ahead. Only that could be reason of him returning, or otherwise allying with Goku. But I don't think that he would ally with Goku. Pilaf is like a small ant now in front of Goku and other characters. So Pilaf needs some, big, heavy and powerful materials in order to match everybody's strength. Otherwise, I don't think that Pilaf would, have any chance in even standing in front of Goku. He is just running away now, just by hearing Goku's name. So I think that it is enough talk about Pilaf. I gave my thoughts about his future also in Dragon Ball. He can't stand Goku now, and he won't be able to stand in front of Goku in the future too, unless he gets some good weapons, powerful weapons. So now let's come to Red Ribbon Army. Red Ribbon Army had many characters, especially the General Blue, General White, General Yellow, Captain Red. I don't know, he was General or Captain. Some of them was General, some of them were Captains. There was Purple, and yeah, whatever. And yeah, about, let's talk one by one about everything. So first let's start with General Blue, because it is a mystery to me for yet still. His powers, what are his powers? They were not explained at all in Dragon Ball. From where did that come from? His whatever he, I don't know, he controlled it. Yeah, he controlled it with his eyes, and that's how I think that he escaped from the cave, the following rubble. The cave was collapsing, and how did he escape? With his powers. That's what I think. So because I don't think that there was any other way for him to escape. It might be other way, just the plot armor, but if we consider that he had powers, he can control the stones, that would fit the storyline pretty perfectly. So I want to know more about his powers, where those power came from, and some of the characters in Penguin Village also had powers. So where those powers came from, the I I really want to know, because I don't think that it is martial arts. It is a quality or another technique in martial art that is not just martial controlling things with your eyes. Sure, you can float your body with maybe it is a part of martial art. I don't know because telekinesis, telepathy, all those things are those martial because telepathy and these floating things Shane and his students could do. So they were practicing martial arts. So maybe it is martial arts because Dragon Ball is totally based on martial art. There is no, I think that there is magic in some because Baba, fortune teller Baba, she is basically a magician, a witch, because she can tell the fortune. And then there is, I don't, I mean, there might be magic because Goku's turning into a monster in the first. We will talk about that, especially after in the Goku's part. But maybe that is magic, that is not magic, I don't know. He is kind of a werewolf, were monkey. I already said that in the reaction videos that he is kind of a were monkey because when he sees the full moon, he turns into a monkey, an ape. So I don't know what is going on there. How does he turn into that? Some monkey beat him when he was a kid. So and maybe it is a magic. What is that? I don't know because we didn't get any answers. What General Blue's powers are? Is it magic? Is it martial arts? What is it? And yeah, about the whole Red Ribbon Army, I don't think that now they are going to come back, but some of the characters during that arc, like the Suno was a character, a side character, but she returned during Piccolo, so I think that she is going to be returning again in Dragon Ball Z2 whenever there is a need for side character. But we are going to be introduced to many more characters in Dragon Ball Z, so I don't think that she would, she won't be a regular character, but she will rarely make an appearance. Like when it would be a worldwide threat, that's when we will be shown her, like Upa and everybody, all the side characters basically. So yeah, she, I don't think that she will be shown much in Dragon Ball Z, but I know that there is going to be Android 17 and Android 18. Like I said, I know some of the characters of Dragon Ball Z, and I know that there are going to be Android 17 and Android 18 in Dragon Ball Z. So I think that Red Ribbon, I don't know if Red Ribbon Army brings them back or Android 8 Aether brings them back. Aether, I think that Aether, I don't know because I haven't seen him. This was the first time I saw Android 8. So I don't think that in Dragon Ball Z he is going to return. Maybe because he is now out of date. That's why after Android 17 and 18 could come. If he was still relevant in Dragon Ball Z, then I don't think that the updated versions would come of Android. So yeah, I don't think that he will be appearing in Dragon Ball Z. This was his journey till now. This is the end of his journey. I think so. I don't know for sure if he is going to come back or not. And Red Ribbon Army, I think that the Mr. Master, what General Captain Red, he got killed. He didn't even get defeated. He got killed. So I don't think that Captain, whatever he is, Red is going to come back, and that's why Red Ribbon Army, because he was red, that's why the army was called Red Ribbon Army. So now if Red is not going to be there, there won't be any Red Ribbon Army. Maybe there might be, Black Ribbon Army because the black man that was there, we didn't found his dead body, so we don't know if he is dead or not. But maybe Black Ribbon Army comes back. Maybe some other iteration of that army comes in the Dragon Ball Z or further ahead. I don't know, but for some time at least there won't be Red Ribbon Army for sure. And then comes the King Piccolo arc after Red Ribbon Army. So Piccolo is an alien. Now we know that because they King Piccolo and sorry, not King Piccolo. Piccolo and Kami, the Piccolo Junior and Kami were talking in different language. So I thought that it was an alien language. We were not told that they were aliens, but I assumed that they were aliens because why would, and yeah, when he was introduced, when King Piccolo was introduced, when one of his Tambourine killed Krillin at the venue of that tournament when the tournament ended. He was called Demon. It the symbol on that, whatever that was, it was demon, devil. So why was he called devil? Is he a devil or is he an alien? Because alien can, I mean, can aliens be devils? I mean, if you have some characters existing in your universe, sure, you can call them whatever you want. Maybe some aliens are good, some aliens are bad, and the bad ones are called devil. But is there a literal devil in this universe? Because we already saw a devil in a filler arc before that tournament. Yeah, the underground Goku went in the underworld to bring back some princess or something like that. So we already saw a devil. Also in Baba's fight, there was a devil that had a tail like devil and a trident and all that perfect devil get up. So how many devils are there? How many demons are there? We have already seen three types. Are there some types or levels for them, where they come from, and are there any other, like humans have segregations, like he is from there, he is from there. So are the devils like that? Some devils are from below the earth, some are from away from earth, some are from other planets, something like that. I want answers, and I think so. I will get answers in Dragon Ball Z because of some things that I know about Dragon Ball Z. We will just we are going to see in Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, I knew Piccolo. He surpassed my expectations. I didn't knew that he was that powerful, but he was very much powerful. I mean, he had to be more powerful because he was the last villain of Dragon Ball. So, of course, he had to be powerful. So, yeah, that's all I want to say about Piccolo because I don't think that I have much more to say because there were no other things that I want. Yeah, one more thing about Piccolo, but I already mentioned it in the reaction videos. I want to say that if King Piccolo could produce eggs from, coming out of his mouth and giving birth to the new henchman and something like that, can Piccolo Jr. do that too? Is the quality in King Piccolo and Piccolo Jr. the same? Is that how it works? And Kami is the same person too. Can Kami do that too then? Kami said that my power is losing, then he could just, give birth to another good Kami, good person, good henchman, whatever that is, some new good character, and then he can become Kami, and Kami can die peacefully. How does that work? Because Kami and Piccolo are two sides of the same coin. That's what we are told. Then Kami can do what Piccolo can do. That is, but if it is not the same, then it means that Piccolo learned that from somewhere else. Then it might be some technique in martial arts. If he could learn that thing, producing eggs, then that is not biological. And if it is biological, then Kami and Piccolo Jr. can do that too. So let's see what happens, because if Piccolo Jr. can do that, then Goku will have more problems, because Piccolo Jr. matches Goku's strength right now. He doesn't actually, because he did hurt Goku pretty badly in the last tournament. But yeah, we can consider that he matches Goku's power. So his henchmen, they will also be more powerful than at least the other kids like Yamcha, Tien, Krillin and Chaozu. Not Goku exactly, because Goku is on the level of Piccolo. But yeah, they can at least control the other characters. So yeah, what exactly is the relation between Piccolo and Kami, and how does that? Because when we were in Master Roshi's flashback, Master Roshi described that he throws the things, the waves from his finger, kadang kadang kadang. So that's what we saw Piccolo doing when defeating Goku. The fight between Piccolo and Goku during the arc, Piccolo's arc, when they were fighting at King Furry's castle, near that castle, and Piccolo destroyed everything nearby, and he died in that fight. In that fight, he used that finger thing, that shooting laser thing, and that was the same thing that in we saw in Master Roshi's flashback. So, and I think that Piccolo also did that in the tournament. So, if he can do that thing, then of course he can produce more eggs. Or maybe it is because Piccolo just became a teenager or adult. And yeah, what is Piccolo's age? Because he was born when Goku was, I don't know, 15 or something. He was born when Goku was 15. So Goku is older than him. Goku is older by 15 years than Piccolo. So how did he become this big in just 3 years when Goku went to train with Kami for 3 years? How did he become so big in 3 years? What did he eat? Because he is just 3 years right now when the tournament started. That's how old he is. He is 3 year old. Now the tournaments 21, 22, and 23. So the tournament started 20 years ago, and they were first when we started the tournament. I mean, when the Dragon Ball started, it was told that tournament is held every 5 years. So I think it started 100 years ago, because by considering the interval of every 5 years, and 20 tournaments already happened to, so 20 into 5 is 100. I mean, not exactly 100, maybe 1 or 2 years here and there. So tournament started 100 years ago, and Master Roshi is 300 years old, and Baba is 400 years old. So is it that Master Roshi participated in the first tournament that was conducted? I want to know about Master Roshi's life. I want to know about the history. And how old was who was he? Grandpa Gohan. Huh? How old was Grandpa Gohan when he died? Because he was pretty old. But Master Roshi is also old, and he is 300 years old. So maybe Grandpa Gohan is also, some 200 or 500 years old. But he was Master Roshi's student. So I don't think that he is much older than Master Roshi. Maybe he lived a normal life, because he was a student when Ox King was a student of Master Roshi. They were both together at Master Roshi's place. So Ox King is not that old, but Gohan looks very old. So did Gohan participated in the first tournament? That is my main question. Because if Gohan is at least more than 100 years. I don't think that he is more than 100 years old, so he definitely did not participate in the first tournament, but maybe in the fifth or sixth or something like that afterwards. So did Gohan participate in the martial art tournament? Did Master Roshi participate in the martial art tournament? I want to see how actually the world martial art tournament started on Earth. I want to see the history of world martial art tournament. I don't know if we are going to get that or not. Maybe time travel or just memories or something like Goku time. So and yeah, we know that there is a time travel machine in Dragon Ball. So time travel opens so many doors for Dragon Ball story to explore. There are going to be many timelines, many universes, many stories that we can explore. So let's and now my interest is because I am a big time travel fan. So we are going to see many old characters, and we can even go to the start of this world and visit that place. Let's see what how they use the time travel thing, because we already saw Master Roshi's sorry, teenage, I think so he was, because we already time traveled in a filler episode and we saw Master Roshi's Master Mutaito, and he taught Goku some things. So yeah, that, and I think that Goku would, I mean, I would like to see Goku traveling to the first world martial art champion and Goku participating in it and Goku winning it. I want to see the first tournament, how it went and who started it actually. Yeah, we didn't know, we were not told who and how martial art tournament started. I want to see it, the story behind it. And afterwards, martial art tournament was being held after every 3 years. So this change happened just after the first 21st tournament. So this might also have been occurring even in the past before 20, in during the 20 tournaments that were conducted before 21st tournament. So the assumption that I did that it started 100 years ago, it might not be, and it might start even before that. Maybe the first few tournaments had 10 years gap, then see how the people increased in numbers, then the space become less and less. First 10 years, then 7, then 5, like this. So yeah, that might also be a possibility. We don't know. I would like to explore that in further in the later story in Dragon Ball Z. Let's see what happens. And in Dragon Ball Z there will be tournaments too. And I think that what will be the story of Dragon Ball Z? I mean, like in this Dragon Ball, there were searching for Dragon Ball, then tournament, then searching for Dragon Ball, then tournament. So is this the same thing is going to happen in the whole Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball whatever comes next, Daima and all that? Is this the only story that I mean, I don't really want to see the same thing going on again and again. I am interested in the tournaments. I like to see the fights in the tournaments, but the repetition that gets boring. Like search for the Dragon Balls, because right now the Dragon Balls are scattered in the whole world after wishing for everybody to come back to life. So Goku is going to search for Dragon Balls definitely, because he wants his grandpa Gohan's Dragon Ball number 4. So wait, he died had no, he did not. Yeah. So wait, pasun cut. He is going to search for his grandpa's Dragon Ball, and I think that will be his journey. He will encounter some obstacles in his journey, and that would be Dragon Ball Z. There are other characters that I know of in Dragon Ball Z where their contact is established. I don't know, so we will have to see that in Dragon Ball Z. But he searching for Dragon Ball, other villains keep searching for Dragon Balls. I mean, I am tired of searching for Dragon Balls now. I don't want anybody else searching for Dragon Balls. Just move on from. But it is a Dragon Ball anime, so I don't know if we are going to move on from Dragon Ball or not. I mean, at least give us some backstory about Dragon Ball, where they came from. We were told that there was one single ball, then it was divided into seven. But then we came to know that Kami created the Dragon Balls and the dragon. But so what is actual the backstory of Dragon Balls? Where did they all came from? And why did Kami decide? I mean, we were told that Kami had so much power, so he decided to give that to. Decided to grant some wishes. So why did he think that? Why? What happened to him? I want answers. I have so many questions for Dragon Ball. So now the tournament talk is over, and now I wanted to talk about the characters like Goku and Master Roshi and all the other characters. But the video is getting long, that I know, but I don't really have anything to talk about every character. I made a list of the characters that I want to talk about, like Goku. There are many characters: Goku, Master Roshi, Krillin, Bulma, Yamcha, and Tien, Chaozu, Master Shen, and what was his brother's name? Mercenary Tao, and Oolong, and Poar, and who else is their main characters among main characters? I think so. That is all. Yeah, Karin and Kami and Mr. Popo and I think so. That is, yeah, Grandpa Gohan. Grandpa Gohan. How can I forget Grandpa Gohan? I want to talk about all these characters, but I think that the video is getting long and I don't have much to talk about every character. Every character, I think that some characters were good, some characters were bad. I didn't like the Bulma at first. I still hate her. I still don't like her. And what is Yamcha even doing in Dragon Ball? He did not won even a single fight till now. He lost by Goku, he got lost by Master Roshi, lost TN, lost to I don't know who else he lost to, but yeah, he has been losing every time he gets into fight with anybody. It feels like he is a side character. He doesn't even feel like a main character. Why is he even in the story? At least win a single match, only one. Why? What are you doing in this story? Only to get injured. That's all the purpose of Yamcha and shouting. Yeah, shouting. Shouting is a that is the quality of Dragon Ball. Everybody shouts in Dragon Ball. I don't know why, but I don't think that there is any need. But shouting for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, while I edit, it feels so long. While watching the series, it doesn't. I mean, it does feel so long. 15 seconds are too much. 15 shouting for 20 seconds, 25 seconds. I made a reel on that. The reel became 1 minute long and Piccolo was still shouting. Why? I don't think that there is any need. I mean, for everything, to sprout hands from your back, shout. To punch, shout. To kick, shout. To do Kamehameha, shout. Everything you want to do, shout. Why? No, don't shout. And now Goku has become so powerful. He is even more powerful than Kami. So what now? What is going to happen? Who is going to defeat or who is going to challenge Goku? Even Piccolo can't challenge Goku. Kami can't challenge Goku. Somebody who is more powerful than Kami and Piccolo, because Kami and Piccolo were aliens basically. So some other alien that is more powerful than Piccolo might come to Earth and then challenge Goku. I don't know what is going to happen, but let's see what is, because the Earthlings can't defeat Goku now, and the demons can't defeat Goku now. The underworld can't defeat Goku. Basically, the whole Earth, that is everything available on Earth, can't defeat Goku. Now we need some external threat, some what do we say, extra, whatever that is, that threat, some out of the world threat. We need that in order to Goku to even match the power. Piccolo is not matching now with Goku because he has been defeated. He did say that he is going to come back, but yeah, now Goku has tested his power. Now he is not going to get defeated by Piccolo. That is just the quality of Goku or just any MC in any anime. That's how main characters work. Once he won against a villain, the villain can never defeat that character again. And then the other characters like Master Roshi and Grandpa Gohan, and they are fine, I think so. I don't have much to talk about them. I don't have any major opinions about them. They are going to return in Dragon Ball Z, so let's see what is going to happen them in the story ahead. Everybody is, I think so, going to return in Dragon Ball Z. Tien and Chaozu and Krillin, and because we didn't see anybody saying goodbyes, so yeah, everybody is going to come back in Dragon Ball Z. So I think that it is enough talk about characters. Let's move ahead. So I wanted to talk about one thing, one dialogue that we heard in the last episode. Master Roshi said that when the world needed, 8 young boys came together and then defeated. Sorry, not boys. 8 kids came together and saved the world from the danger. First of all, Goku was the only one who saved the world from the danger. I don't think all the 8 did. And when I was counting 8 kids, I don't know why I just counted 7. I will count in front of you. So Goku was one. Goku, Yamcha, Krillin. These are the main kids that have been fighting since the beginning. Okay, these three. Then Tien and Chaozu also entered, but they were more powerful than these three. And yeah, I don't know why those three were even in the story. So Tien, Chaozu, these were the now it is 5. We want more 3. So Balma can be 1 because the story started because of her. So she should be counted. Balma and Launch, should we count Launch because she is not a fighter, but her other personality is. So can she be counted? And is she a kid? That is the first question. Is she a kid? Because she was already adult when Goku first brought her. I don't know. Was she an adult or a teenager or whatever? Yeah, I don't know. But let's count her because we don't have much characters as kids. So wait, I forgot the count. Goku, Yamcha, Krillin, Tien, Chaozu. These are 5. Balma, Launch. These are 7. Who is the 8th character? Who is another kid in the group? Wait, Yajirobe? Yajirobe? Are they counting Yajirobe? Yajirobe did not do anything. He was the new character introduced just in the last arc, and what did he do? He did not fight Piccolo. He lost in the preliminary rounds he only gave a senzu bean to Goku after the fight with Piccolo, after the tournament ended. What did Yajirobe do? How are the 8 kids that world needed? And Balma started the story, but she was not needed for the Balma was needed because she had a big contribution in creating those capsules. So yeah, I approve of Balma. She was needed. Goku was needed. Goku was the one who defeated every villain till now. And Tien, I don't know Tien was needed or not, but yeah, Tien was needed, I think so that the villain's power can be reduced. That's why Tien was needed. Chaozu, I don't know, but he was cute and funny, so yeah, Chaozu is fine too. Krillin was essential. I don't know if he was essential for the story, but yeah, for we can say because he was the one that died, so yeah, he was essential for the story. That's why the story went ahead. That's why Goku wanted revenge against the King Piccolo. So yeah, I think that, but he was essential for the story, but he was not. I mean, Master Roshi said that these are the 8 kids that the world needed. No, the world only needed Goku. Krillin, I don't know. Yeah, Goku's power, because first when they were practicing. Wait, no, Goku's power increased because of Master Roshi. He was looking at Master Roshi and he wanted to become more stronger than Master Roshi. He did not want to become more stronger than Krillin. Then why was Krillin here? The world did not need him. Yamcha. The world did not need Yamcha. And who else? Launch. What did Launch do? Nothing. Why did Master Roshi said that there were 8 kids that the world needed, and the world needed someone to save them, and the 8 kids answered the call. No, 8 kids did not answer the call. Only Goku did, and TN a little bit, 2% TN, 98% Goku. The world only needed Goku. Who were the other 8 kids? Let me know in the comments if you know what contribution did they do in the last fight when the world needed them. So I think so that's all I want to talk about Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was a fun anime but not as good as I heard it was. Maybe everybody is a fan of Dragon Ball Z. So maybe Dragon Ball is not that good anime but Dragon Ball Z is. So let's see what happens in Dragon Ball Z. Meet in the Dragon Ball Z, but the Dragon Ball Z is going to start after 1 month in April. I am going to experiment something because I want to watch Dragon Ball Z in Japanese audio and with English subtitles. I think that the original audio would be more, funny and more effective and whatever it is, more enjoyable than the English dubbed audio. So I am going to see for 1 month, the month of March, another anime, and I am going to see if I can understand everything, see the scenes and read the subtitles and focus on the what is happening. That all, can I manage everything? That I am going to see this 1 month in another anime, because Dragon Ball Z is 200 and I don't know how much episode, more than 200 episode. So if I started watching in Japanese audio and English subtitles and then I get uncomfortable or I don't understand some things or I don't match the pace of everything and I am not able to read subtitles or anything like that, then changing it in between would disrupt my flow, and I don't know if you guys would also be comfortable with changing the things in between. So I want to first experiment it on another anime. Can I watch the anime in Japanese audio and English subtitles? So we are going to start Vinland Saga in the month of March. We are going to start it at the starting of March and we are going to end the whole Vinland Saga at the end of March, and we are then going to start Dragon Ball Z in the April. So yeah, that was the announcement. And yes, one more thing. Let me know in the comments that should I watch the Dragon Ball Z in Japanese audio and English subtitles or just English dubbed, because I am very much confused. I have asked 2 or 3 friends of mine who are Dragon Ball fans, and two of them said that I should watch it in English audio, and one said that I should watch it in Japanese, the original audio, because it feels proper. So let me know in the comments what is your opinion about it. Should I watch it in dubbed or subbed? Let me know. Whatever you guys say, whatever the majority of you guys say, I will do that. So yeah, let's just end this video here and keep supporting me. Thank you for your support and keep subscribing me. And those who have not subscribed to me, please do. And those who have subscribed to me, please watch my videos. If you are not watching my videos, then why are you even subscribed to me? Because YouTube's algorithm is very crazy about this. If you have subscribed to me and not watching my videos, YouTube thinks that the videos are not that good. So at least don't subscribe to me at all. or if you have subscribed to me, then at least watch my videos. So thank you for whoever is supporting me, commenting on my videos and watching my videos, and everybody, thank you. And let's meet in the next video. The next video is going to be Finland Saga, the first episode, the first two episodes of Finland Saga. So no, wait. The next, no, this is going to be uploaded on Saturday. Wait, if the One Piece manga comes, then next video is going to be of One Piece. So yeah, let's see what happens. So let's meet in the next video, and until then, enjoy. Bye bye.